Our guest is Ann Sundermann, Executive Secretary for the South Dakota High School Rodeo Association. Thanks for joining us here on Black Hills TV.
You're welcome.
Ann, a lot of people know you, but for those who don't, how long have you been with the organization and how'd you get hooked up with them?
This fall, I will have been the Executive Secretary for 15 years. I got hooked up with them, I guess, through the love of the sport, and all of my kids rodeoed in the 4-H and high school ranks and then moved on to college, and that's how I became interested in the position when it was open many years ago.
Sure. In addition to your kids, are you from a rodeo family?
We actually grew up having horses. I didn't actually do any rodeoing myself, although rode a lot. My husband did, and when I moved out here to South Dakota, that became part of our lifestyle.
Speaking of lifestyle, it gets in your blood.
It does. It's kind of addicting.
I know a lot of people enjoy rodeo in general, but especially high school rodeo.
It's kind of a unique community, and I always tell people you pick your passion. The group that we are with, we're all rodeo and are rodeo people. You have the motorcycle people, you have the people who like their cars, hockey, you pick your passion. I guess the difference being is that we are outside most of the time. And every weekend we have little encampments that we take care of each other's kids and share the cooking and the horses and the responsibilities and the teaching and the disciplining. And I could just about send my kids anywhere within a 4-state region. And if they broke down and had any sort of trouble, I could find someone that I could call to help them out.
Excellent. Friends all over the place.
Correct.
I know because of COVID-19, a lot of things have been postponed. Have there been any practice rodeos postponed at this point?
We do have 2 that have been postponed. One was going to be held the last weekend of April, and the other one was in early May that moved their dates back.
Other than that, we got practice rodeo scheduled throughout the month of May.
Correct. Every weekend they're pretty busy, several on a weekend if you want to do 2 or 3 at a time, and gets those kids in shape. And this year will be kind of exciting because they've been outside and been able to be home and be riding when compared to last year. We still had quite a bit of snow on the ground here. So I think our competition's going to be good this year.
You bet. And then the regional qualifying rodeos are the first 2 weekends in June.
Right. We go to 4 different regions in the state. Each of the regions are split up by the schools they attend. And they go to Buffalo and Huron and Highmore and Wall the first weekend. Mm-hmm. And the second weekend they go to Dupree and Winter and Watertown and Sturgis. And they compete for points to carry with them into state finals, which is in Fort Pierre beginning the 16th of June.
Now, they've been in Belfouche for quite a few years.
It has. Belfouche took care of us really well. The move was made. This year will be the first year in Fort Pierre, and we're excited about it, having it in a central location within the state. And
yes,
so far it'll be a good show.
Yes, and the state finals are the June 16th through the 20th. Take us through that week. I know there's some events in the first part of the week, and then the main events on that Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Right. It begins on Tuesday the 16th with our cutting and rein cow horse competitions, and those are held on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, the rodeos themselves take place. We'll have a queen competition in there. Saturday morning, we have a special rodeo, which is a very cool event where the high school athletes are paired up with a special needs person that would like to experience some of the rodeo culture. And I know they've got wagon rides and horses and roping and animals and all sorts of things planned to come. And then our short go finale is going to be Saturday evening at 5.
You have a website where people can go for complete information.
We do. Everything is on sdhsra.com. And we also have a Facebook page where we like to brag about our sponsors and such, as well as information, South Dakota High School Rodeo Association.
We appreciate you taking time to visit with us about South Dakota High School Rodeo.
Thank you.